Hey everyone, it's Cory McCarthy and welcome to a new episode. People have asked me to do more day of eating videos, and in light of Thanksgiving on the horizon, which is a day of gluttony for many Americans, I felt inspired to share my last full cheat day. Now on that note, I challenge my non-vegan viewers to have a cruelty-free vegan Thanksgiving this year. Just give it a go, take the plunge. Now this was not so much a cheat day, but rather 8 hours, just 8 hours. Still a significant chunk of time, and it was pretty fucking epic. Now keep in mind, I only, and I emphasize only, do these long cheat sessions when I am following a cyclic ketogenic diet. In other words, I consume less than 30 grams of carbs 6 out of 7 days each week, and then at 4 p.m. on the 7th day, I start my refeed. And for a little bit of an update, I've lost nearly 20 pounds since returning home from London back on July 29th. 20 pounds while having epic cheat days each fucking week. If you're interested in learning more about how to specifically set this kind of a diet up,
then sign up for my affordable online coaching service where you will find a multitude of resources and courses on bodybuilding and nutrition, all backed by science, all references provided, including a detailed course on how to set up and implement a vegan cyclic ketogenic diet.
And of course, there's also a members forum where you can interact directly with me to ensure that you're reaching your goals and to ensure that you have all the clarifications that you need. Just head on over to www.veganmuscleacademy.com/join-now and sign up. If I am following a standard carb-inclusive bodybuilding diet, I need to be conservative with or completely avoid cheat meals altogether if I want to see progress. This is because my body gains and stores weight very easily, both fat and muscle. Anyway, let's get started. Now do note, I do not track my calories during my weekly refeeds. I eat until I am satiated and then I rest. And then I continue eating when I feel ready again. And I repeat this process from 4 p.m. through to 12 midnight when I abruptly stop. The following day I return to my keto diet. The only macro I specifically ensure that I hit my daily target for would be protein. Since this was a Saturday, I hit up a late morning lifting session, something that I highly advise on refeed days, ensuring that you lift, that is. This is because weight training is associated with increased insulin sensitivity, which will serve you well when your refeed begins.
After I finished training, I slam-backed 1 1/4 scoops of my custom protein blend, which combines soy protein isolate, pea protein isolate, and rice protein concentrate. You can find the link to my free protein shakes recipes PDF in the description below.
Once I got home, around 1 or 2 p.m., I had my first meal of the day. At this point, I was still ketogenic, so keep that in mind, high fat and low carb.
The main course was a bag of frozen Beyond Meat strips, 250 grams of chopped spinach, and 1 ounce of walnuts cooked in 1.5 tablespoons of coconut oil with a sprinkling of sea salt. I topped the finished dish off with 2.5 tablespoons of freshly ground flax seeds. On the side, I also had 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and washed that all down with 1 1/4 scoops of my custom protein blend.
After this, I did not eat again until I kicked off my refeed around 4 p.m. At 4 p.m., I kicked off my refeed per usual with some high-carb, low-fat fare.
Which usually means candy, particularly assorted vegan gummies, and that means no gelatin. Along with this, and I've explained why in my previous refeed video, I consumed 1 teaspoon of BCAAs with 5 grams of creatine monohydrate and water, along with 300 milligrams of alpha-lipoic acid.
This is a supplement stack that I consider vital to these refeed days and based on research. I will take this precise stack 4 times throughout the refeed. Once when I begin, as you see here, and then 3 more times, each spaced out by about 2 hours apart.
And if you check out my previous refeed video, I explain a bit about my reasoning for this.
That video is linked below, so check it out. Moving along, after the candy, I waited a bit, maybe about an hour or so, and then I started hitting the heavyweight food.
With a big fucking box of freshly baked vegan donuts from my new favorite spot, the Cinnamon Snail. And I've done a detailed review of the Cinnamon Snail here in New York City before. I will link that video below for your viewing convenience.
After 3 of these donuts, I took a break. Like I said, I eat until I'm satiated, not stuffed sick.
In fact, I still have 2 leftover donuts for this coming Saturday.
When I felt ready,
it was vegan cake time, fresh from Whole Foods Market's bakery. I went with their vanilla. Fucking delicious, but rich as all hell. And I have leftovers of the cake, too, which will get some lovin' this coming Saturday.
At this point, I was pretty damn full, so I chilled for a while longer, and then came the behemoth.
I ordered the largest sized V for vegan pizza, that's what it's called, from 2 Boots, smothered in melted Daiya cheese with extra vegan ricotta cheese on top. Amazing. And I went to town on that bastard. Again and again.
I wrecked it like it owed me money. And at this point, I was fucking done. I could not even bear the thought of any more heavy food. So after waiting a bit,
I finished the night by drinking an entire 32-ounce container of sweetened soy milk to ensure that I finished off my protein needs.
And that was all she wrote. About an hour later, it was bedtime. Feel free to drop comments and thoughts below and stir up some dialogue. If you'd like to ask me something directly, please head over to my blog at strongerfastervegan.com and drop a comment under the appropriate blog entry. I will link all of that below for your convenience. Also, like and share this video, help it find an audience, perhaps vegans who are into food porn or something. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to keep on top of my regular updates. And that includes my popular weekly Q&A events held live right here every Sunday. Otherwise, till next time, my friends.